So the party of so-called democracy is now fighting to keep RFK Jr. on the ballot, even though RFK Jr. requested to get taken off in the 10 swing states. But right now, Wisconsin and Michigan have denied that request in the hopes that swing voters vote for RFK Jr. over Trump. How despicable. Hopefully everyone is aware that RFK Jr. dropped out and it has little effect, but still, this is election interference at the highest level. But the full Trump and Dr. Phil interview was released, and here he talked about whether RFK Jr. will be in the administration or not. Take a listen.
Will he have a role in your administration? He's a very experienced trial lawyer.
He is.
He's tried a lot of large cases, and a lot of it environmental. So I thought, he might play a role environmentally. He might play a role as Attorney General. There's a lot of things he could offer to the administration.
That's true. No, he's a very smart guy,
But you welcome him.
I do.
You welcome his support.
Well, number one, I've known him a long time,
right.
And I've always had a good relationship. I mean, we're sort of on opposite sides of some issues, but I've always had a good relationship with him. And I'm very honored by his support.
Sort of a non-answer, but hopefully that answer will be yes, because if he was the CIA director and we find the CIA killed JFK and his father, that would be great. But I love hearing a based Dr. Phil. So many people like him and respect him, whether you like that or not, but he's asking the tough questions about the Democrats. Was there a cover-up of Joe Biden getting kicked out of office? Okay, fine, that one is a little obvious, but you're not going to hear questions like that on MSNBC or CNN. And I think we all know the answer to that question.
Was there a cover-up? How many people were involved? Was there a conspiracy here? I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but was there a conspiracy? And who was involved in it? And if there was that kind of conspiracy, how do you trust those people going forward?
Yeah, there was absolutely a conspiracy, but it was really manifested during the debate. We had debate. The debate was the highest rated debate ever, so I think people were really maybe looking to see if there's any truth to that. The ratings on that debate were through the roof. And I think I performed very well, but he didn't perform well. And it was, that was the beginning of the end. Then he tried to go on various shows to show his mental acuity, so to speak. And he didn't do very well. And they were all setups. George Slobodanopoulos, they were all like setups. In other words, easy questions like, what's your favorite dessert? Do you like vanilla ice cream and stuff? They were easy. And he didn't do great. Got by, but it really started with the debate. And then a poll came out. The Democrats had a poll that showed I was up 17 points after the debate. And they went to him and they said, you're going to lose. You saw that, where they said, you're going to lose. You can't win anymore. You're going to lose. And we want you out. Nancy Pelosi went. I know the whole thing because I know people on the other side. I have some very good friends on the other side. Hard to believe, isn't it? And they went to him and they said, we want you out. And we can do it the nice way or the hard way. And we can use the 25th Amendment. We can use the 24th Amendment. We can use all sorts of amendments and get you the hell out. It was nasty. It was very nasty. And he was very angry. But ultimately he said he's going to have to leave.
We can either do this the easy way or the hard way. We all knew it. It's kind of like your employer saying you either resign or you're fired. But they absolutely could have used the 25th Amendment because it provides the procedures for replacing the president or vice president in the event of death, removal, resignation, or incapacitation. So they would be able to argue incapacitation. So first, the Democrats try to sue other Democrat candidates for dare running against Biden, like RFK Jr. They do a bunch of tests for Biden, like the debate and interviews. They then threaten to use the 25th Amendment on him to leave and tell every Democrat to back Kamala Harris, who no one liked or voted for when she was running for president. Have the mainstream media only talk good about her vibes and not policy, let the policy talk be for the aides, and have the aides start to copy Trump's policies like the border wall and tax on tips to scam swing voters to appear she's a moderate. And when she has the presidency, she could flip-flop back to being the furthest left person that she was in the Senate. Is this not the biggest scam of all time?